So the market usually opens at 30 minutes after whatever time you have right now, and we have only 34 minutes after. So the market has been open since 4 minutes, so we're on time perfectly. And I've already made my analysis, so we can start as quick as possible. But before we start, I want to let you know that I'm not trading with my own money. I'm borrowing money from a company, and I can trade with it, and I can keep the profits that I make. And of course, the initial margin stays with the company. If you want to do that too, because it's going to help a lot with your profits, you can just scan the QR code and get your own funded account. And yeah, okay, let's get to the analysis. I have been drawing this line and this line because those are important key zones, as I told you before, the last stream. If you want to know what that is or kind of how I identify that, just watch the last stream, and I'm going a little bit more into that topic. Yes, and so if we break through this trend line, because this is an uptrend, I did draw a trend line. If we break through this, this is our first confirmation that we can go into a short. I really like the sell pressure here that we already have. Can you see those red candles all together? So as soon as we break through this trend line, this is going to be our second take profit, this line. So what I'm expecting the market to do here is, look, I did draw the Fibonacci retracement from the highest point that I want to analyze to the lowest point that I want to analyze. So, and the Fibonacci shows me where I can find a new good entry to continue with that direction. So this is a downtrend. I'm just looking at that little. I'm just looking at that little movement now, and I'm checking where we could continue this downtrend. So most of the people say the golden pocket is a good entry, right? This is 61.8% or 65%. This is what people call the golden pocket. That's why I made it yellow. But for me, what I've realized most of the times, I have the best entries when the price goes until the 50%. So, what I just said is also, in my opinion, very valid for this trade. I'm waiting for the price to go up until 50%. There, I'm going to place short orders, and then we're selling from here to first take profit and then second take profit. Okay. Why did I pick the 50% again? Because you can see that this area here has been a very important key zone also outside from the area that I've been analyzing. Can you see that? This zone has been the resistance, the resistance of all of those candles. And if you go a little bit more far away, you can see that this level here is kind of important. This is where the price usually stops on the downside or on the upside, and then from there we can find new directions. And ooh, we just went through the trend line while I was explaining you guys. So is that a good entry now? Maybe it's a fake out because that was very fast. I don't know if I want to jump into that quick. I usually don't like to jump into trades afterwards, after the move has happened, because as I said, I want to wait until we touch the 50% first. If we don't touch it at all, I'm just not in the trade. I will just not go into this trade. That's it. Not all trades are the trades that we have to take. and sometimes we're waiting for entries that will not be touched. So that's okay if we don't touch it, but this could be also a fake out, and we could go back to the 50%, and there would be my entry. So I'm still with my opinion for the 50%. And I've been showing you the wrong zone before. Uppsala. I wanted to show you this one here. As you can see, if I extend that, here again, the price has stopped. You see that? Here again, this area has been a resistance, resistance, resistance everywhere. And I'm sure if I go more far away, this is going to be an area for more resistance zone or more support zones. Okay, we continue to go lower. And we are about to hit take profit 1, but I'm not in the trade. Yeah, I will just wait. I'm so tired today, so I'm not going to do that much of education. Also, I'm not placing so many contracts, like I'm not going with a lot of money into the trades for this week because we have so many news. And during news, you shouldn't be trading. For example, tomorrow, in about 1 day, we have FOMC meeting. And yeah, people can make a lot of money in there, but they can also lose a lot, especially when they're trading without stop loss. And usually it's not recommended to trade during high impact news. So, especially as a beginner, it's a better idea to stay out of the market. Okay, we just hit take profit 1. Let me check the chat. Okay, welcome everybody. Thanks for watching. Yeah, anyways, I would say let's just wait. And we can, okay, what can I tell you? So you will see me trading on different time frames, right? Right now I'm on the 3 minutes, which is perfect for finding your entries. But if you start analyzing your chart, you should do a top-down approach. What is that? So you go, for example, into the daily time frame, and then the 4 hour, then the 1 hour, then 30 minutes, and 50 minutes, then 5 minutes, and then 3 minutes, right? Or you can go also in less steps. For example, 4 hours, 1 hour, 50 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever you like. Because why? So if you are in higher time frames, you will see the direction of the market on the long term, right? And the trades that you will find there will take more time to play out. But let's say you're in the 3 minutes time frame, then first of all, the candles will be developed faster, and also you are able to find trades for the short run. You will be able to find trades where you can go in, hold for 5 minutes, and then go out again, or hold for 1, 2 hours, whatever you like. So yeah, when I'm trading with my private students, we are always trading in maximum 15 minutes time frames, but most of the times 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute, or even ticks. So ticks, when we're trading ticks, we are trading on 144 ticks. That is pretty fast, right? The candles are developing very fast, and it just means that after every 144 transactions, one candle is developed. And especially if you're trading the market open, then it's getting really crazy. Okay, we are we have arrived in an area where the price has turned a lot. So this could mean that we could turn soon. If we don't turn, if we break through the line that I have just draw, that I just drawed, then we could touch the TP2 that I've been drawing. But again, I don't really like to jump in the middle of the trend. But what we can do is to draw one more Fibonacci from this highest point to this lowest. And I think this movement is too small to do an analysis on it. But if you would want, you could, for example, go into the trade as soon as we touch the 50% again, right? And this is also very sensible because, as you can see, here we have one touch point, here we have one touch point, here we have one touch point on this area. So this could be a good entry if you want to jump into that trade. Other than that, I'm seeing my battery of my computer is low. I didn't charge it. Um, but I am active now. I will be actively trading for the next few hours, and you can click the link. Not the link. Sorry. You can go to the Telegram group that I've displayed downstairs, Tima Trades, and you can get notifications from me for all the trades. I always post screenshots and tell you trading signals, and we pass through. Okay, that's nice. We just passed through this trend line. So that means we're going to take profit too. That's a crazy move. We just had news, I think an hour before. Yeah. So, anyways, um, thanks guys for watching. I'm going to end the stream now, and I'm going to keep you updated in the group. And if you want to trade with your own funded account, I'm going to explain that real quick again. So I'm trading right now with $50,000, which are not mine. If you scan the QR code that is displayed in the stream, you can pay a little money to be able to trade with $50,000, $100,000, or even just $25,000. And that way, you will be able to go with more margin into one trade, and this way you will be able to make much higher profits. It's like trading without risking your own money, so it's pretty smart. I'm going to keep